This is how relationships are. This is how power works. This is how life is. Repetition with emotion creates grooves. Grooves become predictable. Predictability invites certain influences because influence thrives in predictable openings. Here is perhaps a liberating truth. Thoughts are realities in formation. A repeated thought becomes a structure becomes a habit becomes a doorway. Doorways invite company. This is why deprogramming includes attention training. It is not punishment, it is mastery. When you observe a thought instead of fusing with it, you reduce the thought's creative force. When you choose a new thought with sincerity, you create a new groove. When you repeat that new groove with emotion and calm, it becomes a new doorway. Your field becomes your home again. Now I will speak of the free will safety valve. In your universe, choice is honored. The moment a being withdraws consent, the field reorganizes. Sometimes it reorganizes instantly. Sometimes it reorganizes through layers. Yet the act of withdrawal is decisive. It tells reality, update the permissions. You can speak a simple revocation. In the name of the divine creation blueprint sovereign law, I rescind all agreements that diminish my clarity. I revoke all permissions given through fear, overwhelm, or unawareness. I release all inherited vows and return them to their source with love. I authorize only what strengthens coherence, compassion, and truth. Then you follow with one more essential move. You embody it. You do not perform a revocation and then return to obsession. You do not declare freedom and then feed the old loop for 6 hours. You do not claim sovereignty and then outsource your guidance to a stranger's urgency. Consistency is what stabilizes the new contract. If this material ever feels intense, return to simplicity. Breathe, drink water, walk in nature, speak to someone you trust, and focus on what makes you feel steady. Mastery is built through steadiness. The living nature of contracts is your power. It means you are always one choice away from a new arrangement. It means you can update your reality now. It means you can complete what no longer fits. With that understanding, I move you into the unified pathway of release, a multimodal approach that honors both relational attachments and structural implants, and that emphasizes maintenance without vigilance fatigue. Let us bring everything into one clear arc, so your path becomes simple, even as it remains profound. The most effective clearing journeys follow a 5-step rhythm. You may use it as a daily practice, a weekly ritual, or a deeper session when needed. First, recognize. Recognition is not fear. Recognition is illumination. You notice patterns without dramatizing them. You distinguish. This is a repeated loop. This feels like an external pressure. This is a filter. This is a presence. You name it gently. Attachment-like or implant-like. You do not need perfect certainty. You need honest observation. Second, revoke. You withdraw permissions. You complete contracts. You speak it out loud because spoken word organizes the field. Try. Any agreement that allows interference is complete. All cords and hooks dissolve now. All overlays that distort my perception deactivate now. Use your own words. Let them be clear and calm. Authority is a frequency. Third, extract. Extraction differs by category. For attachment style influences, extraction is relational. You set a boundary. Depart now. You cut cords. Visualize threads dissolving in light. You escort. return to your unfolding in peace. You stop feeding. You step out of the emotional loop and into a coherent action. Clean, walk, create, breathe, rest. If you feel comfortable, you can call in benevolent assistance. I invite the highest coherent support available to assist this release. Then you listen. Your field will often respond with a sense of spaciousness, a warmth, or a quiet done. For implant-style overlays, extraction is structural. You apply frequency, pillar of light through all layers. You use transmutation, violet radiance washing through subtle architecture. You employ sound, toning a note that feels natural, allowing it to vibrate through the areas that feel stamped. You use targeted visualization, golden geometry spinning gently where you sense a ceiling or a filter. You use subconscious access when appropriate, guided meditation, dream work, or regression-style inquiry to find hidden permissions that keep the overlay active. Fourth, replace. Replacement is crucial. Nature abhors a vacuum. Your field seeks pattern. When something dissolves, you fill the space with coherence. I fill my field with calm clarity. I welcome only energies aligned with compassion and truth. Visualize your heart as a sun that fills every layer. Speak gratitude, not as performance, but as energetic signature. Gratitude stabilizes coherence. Fifth, maintain. Maintenance is not vigilance, it is rhythm. Rhythm is kindness toward yourself. Your maintenance practices can be simple. Short daily boundary declarations, regular nature exposure, sound/toning a few minutes weekly, reducing saturation in inputs that scramble your field, choosing relationships and spaces that support clarity, returning to breath and presence when you feel pulled outward. Group coherence certainly amplifies all of this. When humans gather with clear intention, meditation circles, shared toning, collective prayer, they create a stable resonance that makes reattachment less likely and makes structural overlays easier to dissolve. Coherence is contagious in the same way confusion can be contagious. You are learning to spread the contagion of clarity. Signs of effective clearing often include lighter sleep, simpler thoughts, more spacious emotion, less compulsive scanning, easier decisions, a sense of being inside yourself, and a gentle return of curiosity. Sometimes you also notice the contrast. A previous trigger arises and does not hook you. That is evidence of deprogramming. If something attempts to re-enter, do not interpret it as failure. Interpret it as data. An old doorway was still open, a root belief still had charge, or a layer still needed tuning. Return to the 5 steps. You will become swift. You will become elegant. You will become unshakable without needing to be hard. We close with the essential truth of the Arcturian frequency. You are not here to wage battles. You are here to radiate coherence. You are here to master your consent. You are here to become so intimate with your own signal that anything incoherent simply finds no place to rest. Choose one practice today. Speak one revocation with sincerity. Tone one note with presence. Walk in nature and return to your heart. Ask for the highest coherent assistance and receive it. Let your life be the proof. We are with you in steadiness. We are with you in clarity. We are with you in the quiet triumph of your own choosing. If you are listening to this, beloved one, you needed to. I leave you now. I am Tia of Arcturus.